Hello, this is Teresa. Welcome to my mess. Today I am doing some paper flowers and I'm going to finish a second belly band. So I finished a belly band and then I started these paper flowers and I've got them punched out by groups. So I just grabbed every flower punch that I had along with a 1 3/8 inch scallop punch and just started punching out flowers. This is the pansy punch. It's retired. It's a Stampin' Up! Retired punch. All of these are actually retired punches, except for maybe this one. I don't have that one marked. This is the small bloom. This one might be on clearance right now. And then the 1 3/8 scallop circle, and that one is retired. Okay, so there's the punch outs, and I just took different pieces of scraps that I had on my table, and this scrap here was actually a glue page, and I love to do that with glue pages because sometimes I will ink on glue pages to, when I mask and stuff like that. So I get some interesting looks, and it's a great way to use up a glue page. This is the belly band that I created today, and it is done with a piece of tea-dyed paper, and I used some tea bags to layer on it and some tea tags, and then I used some Taperology netting and some Taperology laces. And before I put the lacing and the netting on, I ran it through my embossing machine with the splatter embossing folder that is for the mini embossing machine. You could use it for the bigger embossing machine too. Okay, so I'm gonna lay that to the side. This is my first flower. These flowers are very delicate. The paper is very thin. So that makes it really good to go inside of a journal that you don't want to add a lot of bulk to. I am going to put a little embellishment in the middle. I always do that because I think it looks nice. So let's go ahead and make a flower. And I'm going to close my door because I just heard my husband come home. I'm talking to myself. Donuts?
Donuts.
Alright, so I had to let him know that I was talking to myself, and he showed me that he brought home donuts. Whenever he's in Boise over at the post office, there's a really nice donut shop beside there, and so he'll pick up donuts. So here we got, actually I was having fun building these from the smallest to the biggest, but let's try a different way. So these are going to blend together, but let's just go ahead and look and see what it ends up looking like. I left my cap off my glue. So it's going to be a little bit persnickety. I was waiting for my other iPhone to charge because I use it as my camera. Let's get some color in there. I like that I'm using these grays and browns. Oh, I didn't ink that side, but I'm going to use that side. I like that. And you know, another thing that you could do that would be fun is to scrunch the paper up. Ooh, that's going to be tough for me to unscrunch it because it's so tiny. Oh boy, that's funny. I say it's funny because I have to laugh at myself when I have problems with my tremors. But I also like to insist to myself to do this kind of thing and not avoid it because I think it's good for my is it dexterity? Is that the word? Good practice. Okay, that's cute. So take this cool flower and take this, and I'm gonna crinkle this one up. There's all kinds of things you can do, and you will get inspiration by just trying. Just jump in and see what comes to you. That's a lot of fun to do that. This flower punch is kind of cool because it has this little notch on it. I like that. But I actually want to use this one. I'm not going to scrunch that one very much because too difficult to get unscrunched, especially for a video. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, and then my smallest one, I'm going to, you know, another thing that's fun is I'm going to take out some little flower embellishments that I have. So I have pink and purple and papaya. I'm going to go for the papaya. Oh, that is pretty. So pretty. Another thing that I did, I just remembered, is that I ordered some snap fasteners, and they'll be here tomorrow. I ordered them off of Amazon, and I'm going to use those as the center. So let me just put that over to the side to dry, and I'm going to do one more. This one got cut off a little bit, but that's okay. Real life flowers have something like that happen to them as well. So let's take this and crinkle this up. Now if I did this with water, they would be a lot more fun crinkled, but that would take too much time to do on a video, and I still want to do the belly band. And then my husband has been gone. He got some new glasses, and so I want to check in with him and see how he likes his new glasses. I'm going to take this little piece right here. Now this is the little teeny tiny one, so that one I want to be real circumspect about how I scrunch it, so I don't have to spend a long time unscrunching it like I did on the other one. It's nice. Scrunching breaks up the fibers and does something different to the paper. Makes it look older too. Okay, so let's put a little pink one on the inside of there. These are a lot of fun to make. Probably should have used glue dots for these, because then they would be ready sooner. Didn't take so long to wait for it to dry. I can still see wet glue over on that one. Okay, so anyways, that's what I've got for you for flowers today. I could keep going, but oh, what's nice is here's a little teeny tiny one. That'll be really cute on one of these. Very cute. I love that pale papaya color anyways. Kinda got a headache today, so I need to go take some ibuprofen too. Okay, so let's just kind of scoop this out of the way, and I'll get back to that later. And scoop this out of my way. I love my little charm box. Move my cap so I don't lose it. And I've got all these punches out on my desk. There we go. Now I'm seeing what I wanted to see. Okay, here's another strip of tea-dyed paper. So I'm going to take, I don't think I have enough tea bag to do the same thing. So I could just do that, but I don't want to. I think I will see if, let's do cheesecloth on this side. Okay, I think that will be fun. I think for this one I'm going to use all Fabri-Tac, because I'm going to use mostly fabric type materials. I just love this glue. I use a lot of it. Okay, not sure where I'm going to go with that yet. This piece is not long enough, but I sure would have, ooh, yes it is. Yes, and I would love to use this piece. So, let's get some more taperology stuff. I think that would be pretty. So I'm usually not very keen about taking the embossing machine out during a video, so I won't be embossing this piece. Trimming off some of those crazy, I might use some fray check. There we go. I like a little bit of the crazy fray stuff. So now I feel like it needs a little bit more. So I am going to attempt to do some rub-ons on camera. I hear it gets easier the more you practice with these. Now, I've never tried to do this, and of course I'm new to this anyways, but I haven't experimented on cheesecloth yet, so hopefully it's not an utter and total failure. Whoops. Come on, come off. Woohoo! That seems to have worked pretty good. I don't know how sustainable these are, you know, but I'm usually not rough with my junk journal pages. And if I were to ever sell one, hopefully whoever bought one wouldn't be rough with it. It's going to be cool to see what that looks like. Let's hope it turns out. Not lifting off. So I tried pulling it from a different angle and it started to lift off. That's pretty. I like that. We got some tidying that we need to do right here. Okay, give that a chance to dry. And then on my other one, so after I got the base layer of elements down, I took the second piece of ribbon, and it can also be used as a belly band. That way. So let's see what we have. Ooh, this is a fun thing to use little tiny pieces with. I think I'm going to do it right. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to do that. Oh boy, I goofed. I put glue in the middle. I'm going to take it off and let the glue dry. I wanted it to be another belly band. So I'll just go back and do that later on. I want to give that a chance to dry. Actually, I think it will be okay. It actually comes off pretty easy. I love this ribbon. It has like netting in the middle of it. So let's just put a little bit of glue here. Put that like that. Hold that down. And then might be, ooh, there is some wet glue here still. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this dry and I'll go back to it after it's dry. I may end up putting something on top of that, like a little flower, so that it doesn't, it's upside down. And this will go over that, and I think that will look cute. Some wet glue here. And then that will help to keep that from attaching there. Okay, still gonna let it dry some more. All right, well, that's what I have for you today. Some paper flowers and some belly bands, some lacy belly bands. So let me just lay these back out. Move some stuff out of the way. And there's our lacy belly bands. And here are a couple of paper flowers. That's kind of cute too. Alrighty, that looks good. I'm just wondering if, oh, I didn't know I could do that. I can take a screenshot while I'm using Switcher Studio, so that could be for my thumbnail for this video picture. Okay,